Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, April the 6th. And if you're a small business owner, then you have probably heard that content is king. Well, guess what? Content is not king. It is not king today, and it has never been king. And I'm going to tell you why content is not king, and I'm going to tell you what is king. So let's get started. Content is not king. Here's what is king. Community is king. And I'm going to give you 5 reasons why community is king. And stay tuned for a bonus 6th reason that I'm going to give you at the end of this video. And this applies to any business. Actually, it applies to any business of any size in any industry. And it has always been this way. It's just that some people are just now figuring it out. But I've always known this to be true. And that's one of the reasons why I've been in business successfully at 6 figures for 25 years and counting. All right. So here's what's king. As I said, content is not king. Community is king. And here's why. There are 5 reasons, well, really 6, but the 6th one is a bonus. So let's get started with the 5 reasons why community is king. The first reason is because community supports and strengthens a brand beyond its products and services. Now, listen. We all know today that if you have a business, you are not selling anything that a billion other people are not also selling, because the truth is that the barriers to entry to business ownership have consistently dropped over the years. It used to be hard to go into business by yourself. Today, it's easy to go into business by yourself. Now, it's harder to stay in business, but it's really easy to start a business. It's less expensive to start a business. If you have a phone, you can go into business within a few hours. You can have a business of your own. It's super easy to start a business selling pretty much anything these days. So you have a lot of competition out there. But here's the thing. If you build community around your brand, you have something different and unique to offer that nobody else can offer, and that is your own unique brand community. Nobody else can offer that. Content is everywhere, and with AI today, it is easier than ever to create content. And guess what? Content is being duplicated across multiple industries. So it's harder than ever to create unique content. But all communities are different because they're composed of different types of people that are attracted to different types of brands. So, the first thing that makes Community King is that it supports and strengthens a brand. The second reason is that communities result in relationships. In fact, communities are composed of relationships. And when you, as a brand owner, create relationships with your community members, you are also organically and by default creating relationships among your community members. And when that happens, you create a cross relationship, like a patchwork quilt of strong relationships, not just from you to your community members and for your community members to you, but amongst your community members. And that cord is not quickly broken. Let me just tell you, and ask me how I know, because I'm 25 years in and I have never bought an ad. Okay, I'm not bragging, and a lot of brands have built businesses where they've never bought ads. And 9 times out of 10, part of the reason is because they have community strength and community ties around their brands. Okay, so that's the second reason, is that relationships can help hold up that brand because you are helping to strengthen those relationships within your community. All right. The third reason is because communities help you naturally build focus groups within your business. And what do you need to serve your customers? You need to know what they want. And what do you need to do to know what they want? You need to ask them questions. And sometimes it's difficult to get answers to questions or even to know what to ask. But guess what? When you have a community that you can talk to your customers in the community every day, guess what? They talk back to you. And guess what they tell you? What they like, what they don't want, what they need, and what they don't need. It is a natural petri dish of information. And when you have that information from within your community, guess what you can do? You can innovate naturally. You can give them what they want. You can stop giving them what they don't want. Why? Because they're always telling you what they want and what they don't want, what they like and what they don't like. Like, it's like so easy. Like, it's not easy. Business is not easy, but it's easier than it otherwise would be because you've always got people within your community who already love your brand telling you what to do next. They literally help you build your business and help you innovate. And if you don't innovate, guess what? You're not going to be in business very long. So that's the third reason why community is king. Community is king for that reason as well. Okay, so let's go to the fourth reason why. The fourth reason is why is because when you have a community around your brand, it naturally helps you build sales opportunities. Like, when you're surrounded by people who are in your brand community because they want to be there, they're not just following you on Instagram, they're not just following you on TikTok like a billion other people. They have actually opted in to be a part of your community. They have given you their information and opted in. They want to see your brand. They want to communicate with your brand. They want to be a part of the fiber of your brand community. They have opted in. They want access. They want to be around what it is that you're doing. That is a warm sales lead, everyone. It's a warm sales lead, which means when you call them, when you text them, when you email them, when you communicate with them inside your brand community, like whatever the platform is that you're using to host your brand community, guess what? It's a warm lead. It's not a cold call. They've opted to be there. Community. You build the community. And if a person comes to be a part of that community, it's a warm sales lead. They are interested. They come into the community going, okay, hi, I'm here. How can you help me? What service or product do you offer that can make my life better? I want to know. That it's a warm sales lead. Isn't that what we all want? A warm sales lead? That's how you do business. That's how you keep your business going. Because someone comes to you and says, hi, I'm a warm sales lead. How can you help me? What do you offer to me? And where do I go to buy it? You want more of those. When you have a brand community, you're surrounded by warm sales leads all the time. Better than a cold sales lead, right? It costs less money to serve a warm sales lead than it does a cold one. So there you go, 5 reasons. And the bonus 6th reason, well, I'll get to that in a second. Let's review the 5, okay? The top 5, okay? Number one, it supports and strengthens your brand by defining your culture and creating reasons for people to buy from you over and over and over again. And it really just strengthened your brand by giving people some other reasons to buy from you other than that you just have a product. Number 2, it results in relationships. Like, you're building relationships around your brand, which is so strong. The focus group, which helps you innovate and it helps you be responsive to your customers because focus groups tell you what to do, what they like, what they don't like. It's all at your fingertips all the time. And then number 4, it creates natural sales opportunities. Everybody in your community is a perpetual, ongoing, warm sales lead. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Number 5, it creates content from within your community. Like, the content is already there. I think I actually might have mixed these up, but whatever the number is, whatever the reason is, these are all great reasons why community is king, right? Community is king. So when you have a community, the content that is created within that community is user generated content, and it's content that you can use and that your community is giving you permission to use because they created the content within your community, and you can recycle that content within your community because it's already there and everyone in your community sees it over and over and over again. So let me just apologize if I got things mixed up. I have my notes here, but the bottom line is I've given you at least 5 or 6 reasons why community is king. And the bottom line is that if you don't have a community around your brand, you need to get one. You need to build community around your brand. And if you want some help with that, I'm an expert at it because I've done it for years and I'm really good at it. And I've helped people do it a lot. So you can just type community in the comments below, and I will respond to you, and I'll make a way for you to be able to get this information so that I can help you do that. Just type community in the comments and we will take it from there and figure out a way for me to help you. But let me give you the last and final reason why community is king and why it can help you be successful in your business. And that reason is, y'all, it's fun. It is so much fun. Well, I think entrepreneurship is fun anyway. It is fun to have a business of your own. But you know what else is fun? What's the most fun? Is that when you have a community around your brand, it's fun to run your business because you get to deal with people who love you serving them every day and who you love serving. If you love serving your customers, it should be fun. And it is so much more fun when you get to do it inside of a community with people who love you and who also love each other and who love your product and who love your service. And when you can create and recreate and over and over and over again, year after year, provide the product or service and improve upon that product or service over and over again, and people buy it over and over again and tell their friends and and live inside of this brand community, like this ecosystem improved because of something that you made and created for them. Like what better way is there to use your skills, your talents, your gifts in the world than to be able to do that? Like, I just don't think there's anything better than that. So if you want that, like, you can do it. You can be an entrepreneur, and whatever state of a life you are right now and wherever your business is, it can be improved by building a community around your brand. It can be. If you want to do that, I want to help you be able to do that. So again, type community below in the comments. If you're interested in this, there is so much richness here and so much life here and so much growth here and so much potential here for your business because we are living in a community economy. The more community around your brand you have, the more successful your business is going to be and the happier your customers are going to be with your business. I promise. I promise. This stuff is so good and it works. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you so much for joining. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Ask your questions. I'll answer them. And again, if you want help building community around your brand, type community in the comments and I will make it happen. Have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow.